Hello, my name is David Lincourt, and let me share with you my SAP Fiori UX Design Challenge submission. Today I'm playing the role of Captain Sidney Smith, who's the Battalion S3 and Operations and Training Officer. I'm an employee, a manager. I manage the training program as well, but what I like to do the most is to go flying. However, as you can see before SAP Fiori, it was quite burdensome to accept the aircraft before a flight. Let me give you some insight on that. First, review the equipment technical status. Then, for each of the measuring points, inspect the results. I would then look at the crew and their qualifications, review the weapons configuration as well as the interior configuration of the helicopter. I would need to review the flight status for each permit category for the helicopter, for deviations, waivers, and operations restrictions. Another transaction for each of maintenance requests, maintenance reports, and technical inspections. I have over 30 plus separate maintenance plans that need to be reviewed to make sure I don't violate them on the flight. And then lastly, a separate mapping application to review the geolocation. Once I've done reviewing this, I need to change the flight status to accepted through another transaction and affix my digital signature. I'm now in my SAP Fiori Launchpad, and I'm going to go and accept my aircraft before I go flying. So here's the list of all of the airplanes and more in the unit. I'm not assigned a permanent aircraft, so I'm going to go and search for it by my name and see which one's assigned to me. So it's tail number 7867. And I notice that it's perfectly in good condition, technically, and I'm going to review all of the parameters that I need to review before I can accept it. So first thing I do is I look at all of the measurement documents from the weight to the center of gravity and so on to the bird nest check that has been completed. Everything looks good. I then look at who will be on board, myself and Captain Whitaker. And Captain Whitaker is also fully qualified. I look at the weapons loadout, and that matches the mission profile that I've been informed. And then the interior cabin with passenger seating also matches what I've been told the aircraft would look like. Sergeant Hyde prepared the aircraft for me, and if there's any details I can go and have a look. I'm not going to do that now. There's no deviations, waivers, or op restrictions that I need to be aware of for this particular aircraft at this time, and if there were, I could look at the details. There are some maintenance items, but none of them are critical. From the cabin floor drain hole, there's an obstruction. That's not a big deal. The weather forecast for today is nice and sunny. The engine cowling latch and the left gunner window for touch-up paint, nothing critical that prevents me from flying. And again, if I wanted to know more, I would just click here and I get the details. The maintenance plan that are due in the next little while, both at airframe hours, there's 2 checks, and then there's a 120-day check due in 12 days. I'm going to fly for about 2 hours today. And so I'm well within the parameters again. My aircraft is located at the base, and I'm ready to go. So I'll accept it, affix a digital signature. I don't need to put any comments right now. And as you will see, the release status will change to accept. And this is how I accept my aircraft using an SAP Fiori-like application. Well, with SAP Fiori, I'm quite happy that this application was designed with me as a pilot in mind. It is significantly simpler and much more coherent than what I was using before. And that makes it a very delightful experience for 2 primary reasons. One, it takes me significantly less time to get the job done, and I'm not afraid to make any mistakes that could have dire consequences. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed my SAP Fiori UX Design Challenge submission.